Well, first of all, welcome. Appreciate everybody readjusting your schedule. And I'll talk a little bit about that. The reason why 1 o'clock would have been great, but we want to reach out to people all over the world. And so, like India, hopefully the guy will be on today. He was really cool about, hey, great, I can make it. It was like 9:30 his time when I was talking to him, and I think we're 12 hours behind them, Frank.
12 and a half or 11 and a half. They have a half-hour difference.
So
it's 9:35 there.
Anyway, so this will have an opportunity for people, India, UK, wherever, to participate and join in if they wish. So we're going to be talking about the time thing. So if y'all have any comments, let me know. But so
Sure.
far,
How about we make sure when we put the time in that we do the time zone that you're thinking about so we can all calculate properly?
I thought when I put mine up, I thought I put Central Time, but maybe I need to revote.
No, you did it right, Janice, but it
Okay.
also said 1. And so that's why I thought the meeting was at 1 o'clock.
It was
It
originally.
it was at 1 o'clock, yes.
But
So-
it
It
changed.
was. But like I said, we changed it because so other countries could have a go at it. So, but it was on Mr. Announcer's, whatever you call that thing you have, info.
Mhm.
Yep. So, and please, I'm not just wanting to pat myself on the back. You kind of have to work with me here a little bit. There are some areas that I'm doing better in, and there's a lot of areas that I'm not doing better in. It's like right now, I think I can take like 2 steps. That's about it.
Yeah,
You know,
the walking has decreased quite rapidly.
so that's starting to happen more rapidly, and I might as well say it. Dementia has not helping things any, and I'm not trying to cop out or anything, but
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, he has been showing some minor signs of dementia in the last couple of months.
so that bugs me. But I'm going to do all I can and go out with a nib. So anyway,
Have you got colors for us there?
oh yeah, Mike.
No, on your ink. Have you got ink colors to show us?
Oh yeah, but I wanted to explain
Okay.
what's going on first before we get into that. So
Jake, are you in the same room as Larry?
Yes, right across the table.
Ah.
So I'm going to go ahead and start off with the inks. And I'll probably be like a rubber ball all over the place. If I think of something or it's going to hit me, then I'll go into it. Now, here's one that will get you. Yesterday, Friday. Jake comes to my room and gets my shots. So, then he leaves. Okay. So,
Good for you, Tina.
I call him and I say, hey, Jake. So Alan comes in there. You need something? What's wrong? I'm just want to get in touch with Jake for a minute. He said, Jake went to work. Work? He's off today. No, he's not. Today's Friday. Friday? I thought it was Saturday. Oops. So that's life in the fast land. So, all right, to all the beautiful ladies in the room today, Merry Christmas. on with the show. Here we go. So first of all, let's some of my inks, favorite inks that I like, enjoy using, and sometimes, don't get me wrong, if I don't really care for an ink, that doesn't mean it's a bad ink. For me, it just doesn't work, you know? So let me get these out. So here we go. Can you show them better on that end?
Let me see.
Yeah.
Which one?
Anyone. And we'll talk a little bit about them and give the dates.
Okay, so this one is called Robert Oster, Tampa Bay.
Ah, gotcha. Go ahead.
And this one does not have a name. We're trying to figure out which one it is. It's kind of a dark turquoise teal.
Okay.
And this one is a Robert Oster ink. Dark blue. And then we have Fire and Ice,
Yes. Yes.
Tokyo Blue, and Frankly
Frankly blue.
Is that Frankly?
Yeah.
Frankly Blue.
Uh-huh. For Frank.
Frank from Pendulum.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I just
So, yeah.
realized my radio is on. Is that affecting the sound for you guys?
Oh, we can hear it, but it's not bad.
So
Background music.
now, check this out. And the reason why I do this, like this was done on a Wednesday, May the 17th, 2017. Okay. Which is pretty cool because this was a diamond golden sand with a broad nib. I like putting them down on different papers to see if that color is going to look as good when I put it down on paper, or is it going to weaken up through the years? So this one here, what, 17, 18, 19, going on 6 years, and it's done a good job on the copy paper. And then we have one here, 2017 Tomo River paper. It's a cream color. Same thing, just getting the ink down. And then we have on Life paper, done on Friday, May 26, 2017.
So you did that in 2017?
Yes, ma'am. Uh-huh.
Wow, that really holds the color, right?
It does. Yep. And again, the Tomo River paper, I did the same thing, but different paper. And just let me show you side to side. The paper did well. The ink did well. They held their color for all these years. I was expecting it to fade, man, which is really good. Now, here's the same one again on Rhodia 80Gs. It's on the same date, Friday 26, 2017. And as you can see, bam, good job. And
We lost your sound, Jake.
Okay, try now. How's that?
That's good.
Okay. Okay, it's on our end. Yeah. Okay. Here are some more. Frank, if you could do the focus. Thank you. Okay, we have a Sailor Tucson and Middlestein Onyx, Esbrook Aquamarine, and Pelican 4000. Brilliant green. I'm not sure. Do you know? Can you tell? The aquamarine may not have held up as well. It's very faintly green. It almost looks gray.
Well,
Yeah, it looks gray in that. That's not the true color of it.
Yeah, I think maybe that aquamarine may have faded a bit.
so we're gonna see in a minute here, because I have it down again. About the same color. It may have lost some of the color, but here it is here,
Okay, yeah, that's better. That's a little more tinted.
and that's done the same day but different paper.
Yeah,
The paper on this one's gonna be Clairefontaine paper on this one, where this is done on copy paper. So there you have your. Can you see that pretty good, guys? So, also, paper does matter, in my opinion. And last but not least, another one done on Tomo River paper. Here we go. See right there? Bottom left, I think.
yeah, that one held up rather well.
Yeah. And for now, I'm going to hold it up. I've got a lot more, but I'm going to turn on the show over to who wants to be next?
Well, I'll go next.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I thought we were just can you see me? I keep saying my
Janice, you're frozen.
okay. Yeah, I'm having issues with my internet, so
Yeah, we had
sorry
out
about
here.
that. Somebody else.
Oh, there she is.
Hi,
Okay,
Jan.
can you see me now?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I like a lot of inks, but because it's Christmas season, the two I've been using most this month is my red ink. I'll put it up there, and I like it. It's Noodler's Nikita, and I like it. It's a nice bright red. In fact, when I write with it, it's a little brighter than what's on my swatch. And then for a nice green, I like the apple. Like that. So that's all I have to share.
Okay, who's next? Lana.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
You know what? I did a couple swatches of some of my inks, but I have a lot of inks, like lots of people do, but it's not like I go fanatical over them or collect them, and that it's I started off with getting a number, but a couple of my favorites right now. I always like the Diamond Oxford blue, because I found that blue is one of the ones that is most navy, and I like navy. And then I swatched my Pelican Edelstein Golden Barrel, because although I don't like yellow or oranges or browns or those kind of earth tones, I really love what they did with the Pelican Edelstein Golden Barrel, because it's got some shimmer in it. And so I don't know, for some reason I'm not smart enough to flip the camera here. Let me see.
All right.
Oh, that's nice.
I like the colors. That's really pretty. Yeah.
Both of those inks. Those are nice inks.
I don't, I don't know if you can see. Can you see any shimmer
yeah.
on that?
Yes.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On
On the golden.
shimmer's nice.
So those are a couple of my current ones, but I also I love teals and I love pinks and purples and blues, but I'm in the midst of packing, and everything is kind of in boxes and scattered and stuff like that. So that's what I pulled out to do it with. And Tina, if you were watching that, when I did the swatch of the Golden Barrel, for the very first time since I've had it for over a month, I used my Venue vodka on the rocks. I hadn't even inked it up, and I've had it for quite a while. So anyway, so that's new pen day and random ink day coming from my end of the world.
Nice inks. I like them. All right. Who's next?
I've got one I could show. It's just the swatch on the box. Let's see. Spotlight. This is platinum citrus black, and it goes on a lighter, almost a yellow, and then after a few seconds after it's on the paper, it oxidizes and it turns into that more of a gold green. My
Almost
second,
an olive, eh?
almost an olive. My other favorite ink, and I don't have it in here with me, is the R&K Alt Gold Green. So my favorites.
I like that green too.
And I guess last but not least, dun, 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 Tina.
I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm on my phone. But the bottom one is the Sailor's Siguri. Hold on a second. No,
Ah,
quiet. Okay, me. And that's in my Sailor Wicked Witch. And then two of my favorites from the Chicago Pen Show is the Noodler's Tyrolean Chicago, and then the Robert Oster Chicago.
Nice.
And then so I just added a couple, but they're not in this book. They're in the other book. Oh, you're there. Okay, so and then these were ones I just added. This is the Valentine Red from Monteverde. The Stars and Stripes. And then
what is that one right here? Yeah, that one there. Yeah, what is that one?
which one, Larry?
Right there. You had your finger on it. From left to right. Yes, right. Yes, ma'am. Right there. That blue one.
That's the Bay State Blue. I just got that. One of my new pen friends at the Pelican Hub gave me her bottle because she really didn't like the staining part. So it actually stained my glass tip pen nib. So I now have a red, white, and blue glass tip pen. The Winter Night from Dominic Industry has a little bit of sparkle in it. I don't know if you can see it.
Uh-huh. I like those. Good looking color.
And then the Ferris Wheel Atlas Pen exclusive iron ore.
Okay.
The Pelican 401 turquoise, and then the Robert Oster Fire and Ice, which is in here. And you don't see a lot of sheen on this paper, but it gives me like a true color for what I'm using, like when I'm writing letters, because I don't always use Tommy River or expensive paper when I'm writing. So those are like my newest inks that I've gotten. Usually I didn't figure you could see them on my little coloring, so I did a few in the book to make it easier to see.
Speaking on that,
And no, there weren't any purples there, Lannis.
Pardon me?
There were no purples there.
Gee.
on the Noodlers, real quick, Bay State Blue, I love that color. I was using it in the Pilot Plumex with a medium nib, and it's the bottom. And Jay, can you read the top, the date?
Okay, Miramon Nemesine, and it's oh, that's the paper. The ink is Parker Emerald by Levinger.
Okay.
The second one is Noodlers La Cote Royale. Third one is Diamine Monaco Red. The 4 is Diamine Twilight. Number 5 is Dominican Safari. Number 6 is Dark. That one's pretty small. Dark Waterman.
Yeah, I can't.
I can't. Oh, Audacious Red. Okay.
Audacious, okay.
And then we have Private Reserve Spearmint and Noodlers. Ooh, Noodlers Bay State Blue.
Yeah, now what is this one here?
That one is
Cotton Cream Revolution?
Dominica, yeah, FPR.
Uh-huh.
Dominica Safari.
And what was the date? Is that also in 2008?
2017.
2017. Yeah. And the paper, yeah, you mentioned that. So that worked out pretty well. And I really looked at Private Reserve Spearmint. I think they started making the ink now in-house with the family. I'm not sure. Have y'all heard about that? Private Reserve inks. Anybody? Is that a no?
I've
I'll
not
take
heard
it.
of it.
Huh?
I have not heard of it. No.
They, I think they shut down for a bit and then they reorganized, and I think they're doing it in-house by family. Next meeting, I'll do a follow-up on that and get you all the information. Real quick now, before I go into some others, because I got some really cool ones. Oh, cheat. I can't help it here. Listen, nothing. Go ahead and hold it up, or do you want to hold it over there?
Okay, bottom is Magical. I'm sorry, top green is Magical Forest. Okay, yeah, that's all that one is. It's on Clairefontaine paper from 2017.
I love that. I mean, that's a really neat looking shimmering ink. Love it. Yep. May 31st, 2017. Yep. At 8:47. So, and it really has held up very well. So I'm pleased with it. So Clairefontaine's did a good job with it, putting it down. Are you all very picky on the paper you use, or does it matter? I haven't.
Look at the baby on Tina's.
Oh, come over here, little baby. Let you
Tina's
stay.
baby.
Come over here, sweetie. Oh, look at the baby. Oh,
That's Django. We rescued him in August.
Mhm.
Jingle. Oh,
So
look at Jingle. Oh, but anyway, that's what that is. So, how many that's on right now like the shimmering inks? Yay or nays?
I like shimmering inks.
Well, that's
but
one.
only in
Thank
certain
you.
pens. I only
Yep,
only use them in pens I can easily clean.
Yeah.
Yep,
Agreed.
that's same here.
I will only use shimmer inks in my Twisbies because of the cleaning. And
Yep.
sometimes, like when I do a swab, I can see the shimmer, when I'm writing with them, I don't see, I mean, I have to, you know, kind of shake the pen a little bit before I start writing, but I
Right.
don't see it so often with certain kinds. So I'm kind of, I have some shimmer inks, but I don't use them that often.
I don't use shimmer inks a lot because I usually write with a fairly fine nib, and the shimmer works better with a medium or a broad.
Mm-hmm. And most of my Twisbys are medium or broad. I have a couple that are fine, but I don't use shimmer inks in them. And
My the new that the rocks has got a shimmer in it, and I love it. I bought the Colorverse. I forget which one it is.
Let me tell you what's going on. It may interest you. I hope it does. And it takes a little while to set it up. People who write left-handed, we have any of those on here now? Anyway, I'll be having that person come on as a guest when we can get together on a day and time. And then about who's a pelican lover? Let me guess. Dun, 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 dun.
I like pelicans.
Yes, and so does what?
Isn't there
Yes, yes, yes.
somebody else? I don't know if it's Will or somebody else likes pelicans too on our group. Do you know who that is, Jake?
I don't remember.
Who likes them or has a whole bunch of them?
Yeah, who has? I don't know much about his collection, but I think I don't know if he's one of the doctors. Obviously not Joe or Marilyn or anything. But I think there's somebody else that really likes birds as well.
Dr. J. McCarty, maybe?
Maybe. I don't know. He just seemed to know something about it when we were chatting.
I bet it was Jay.
Yeah.
Because I have several pelicans.
Better pelican. I have the low end pelican.
So anyway, I'm
But they
working
all
on
work
that.
great.
Tina, how
And,
many oranges are you squeezing?
I came home with a bunch of leftovers from school. The lunch lady knows that I like oranges, so I think I've got about 50 or 60 of them this morning. I'm almost done.
Good for you.
But since I'm out here and I've already gotten it all out, I might as well just squeeze them all and be done and not have to do it like in the morning.
So also working on left-handers fountain pens. Do we have any people that write with their left hand?
No.
Only on occasion if my right hand's not working.
Do we have people on here that cursive or printing?
Cursive.
Both,
Cursive.
because I teach school, so I have to print for some of my kids.
Sorry, what were the options? Cursive or what?
Printing.
Oh, definitely cursive.
So that's in the works. Who do we have on here that does journaling? Anybody?
Me.
Journaling. I do. I love journaling. I do a lot of it. So these are just a few that I'm working with right now. Have you heard of Seahorse? Paper Seahorse something. Does that ring a bell to anybody? Her name is, God, the owner. Oh, I forgot. See, it's hitting me. So I'm working with that. The man from Italy,
Dante DeVecchio.
say again?
Was it Dante? DeVecchio?
That's already in the works. Yeah, next year he'll be joining us. The one that does the, damn it,
Are you
1911.
the international game class, your general
Because
Zooms?
the thing is, the gentleman, yeah, we're trying to get a date here because he doesn't speak any English. So Tony said that he would help us out. So that's going to be what?
Well, we've got some of the members for the for what we do want to do, you know, like January, I've got down, we're going to talk about planners and journals. But then are we going to do this every month? Is that
Yeah.
what we're planning on doing?
Yeah, once a month.
Okay.
You know,
So in
people, you know,
in February, you and I had talking about non-fountain pens, but it might be good to get input from Lannis and others to see what they're interested in us doing, you know. So
Did I not remember that Liz was maybe going to, I don't know if it was formal or anything, but she's a pencil collector, and I think that maybe she was going to show us some
yeah,
pencils or something like that.
right.
who's that?
That's what
Liz.
we were.
Liz.
Oh yeah. I've been talking to her. Yeah, I'm going to throw that out to the group. Yeah, after a while because I do want to do my best to bring things that are going to be fun and interesting to the group. And so I know Lannis is going to be one of them. Isn't that right, Lannis?
Yeah, I think the agreement was when I got moved and I got settled in the
I'm
new
waiting, hon.
So
Yeah.
But that's why I was saying there's somebody else that that has some pelicans or knows a lot about them, and I'm wondering if should ask them as well. And I'm not sure who that was. Janice, you mentioned his name, I think.
Well,
yeah, Jay. Yeah, he's got a pretty good collection of them.
I will come with a lot of really cool information on pelicans on our next meet. In fact, I've been doing my homework, believe it or not, and it's going to be really interesting when they first came out and the nibs. But I hope y'all enjoy it. At least fake it. Oh, I love it like this. Can we go now? Big. So anyway, so yeah, I'm working on that paper, journaling notebooks. Remember what else I tell you? But this takes time because you know
So-
I have to email them and then wait till they get back to me, and then we have to set up a date and a time that's going to work for both of us. So now let me throw this to y'all. What would you all like to see? Well, first of all, let me raise my hand. Okay. On what I would love to see one day before I die is the one and only Lannis come to the meeting and have all these beautiful diamonds around her neck. Oh, with a blue sapphire. Just, wouldn't that be cool, Lannis?
So you're wanting what around my neck?
Diamonds.
A noose?
Diamonds.
Diamond.
Here I thought it was a noose you wanted around my neck.
No.
A diamond noose.
You guys are funny.
So-
and just how does that work into our mandate?
So, anyway, so yeah, I've been talking off and on with Liz. of course, Lannis when she gets ready. And that'll be when, Lannis? Who knows? No, what, a couple months? Yeah. So I'm trying to find that gentleman's name, the dealer, because y'all have heard of him. And, oh, I know who did make it, Dan and Mike. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun,
Aw,
dun,
that's
dun.
cute.
Isn't that cute? But here's my, where's that other one?
Who's your visitor, Frank?
My grandson, Andrew.
Hey,
Hi,
Andrew.
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 What it be, Ann? Woo!
It's been a long
Hi,
time
Ann.
since he saw you.
Hello, Andrew. Andy, throw it up, brother. Throw up. Oh, there you go. Oh.
He and his mom and Kara are going to run out and run some errands. So we'll see you this
Aw.
afternoon.
What are you going to buy, Andrew?
Well, probably Christmas presents, so he can't say.
Yeah, I'm going to go buy some Christmas presents.
That's
And is
cool.
Grandpa handing over money?
Grammy has the credit card, so
Oh boy.
she has the direct line into the account.
Then he's well taken care of, I'm sure.
Oh, he is. He is. He's a little bit spoiled.
Isn't that what you're supposed to do with grandchildren?
Buy him a drum set and send him home.
Oh, yes.
No, that's an aunt and uncle's job.
Yeah.
Or apparently a recorder works too.
Yes.
Mhm.
Ooh, yeah.
So anyway, I cannot find his name, and I have his pen and bleh. So, but God willing, I will think of his name and try to
It
get
wasn't
that.
Nino, was it?
Who
Nino Marino?
could be? Yep. I think you're hitting it on the nail. You get why.
Yeah, he's I checked him on Facebook all the time, so it's
So, you might.
but I
Do
would
you have his
definitely
email?
I
Do you have?
don't have a direct email.
Huh?
I don't have a direct email. If you go on the website for the pens, you can send him a message and then he'll get in touch with you.
Right, right. And sometimes it takes a little bit of time, but that's
Yeah.
okay. That's okay.
I got to meet Dante DeVecchio last week.
Yeah,
He was visiting
I
Chicago.
saw. Yeah. Uh-huh.
I found this Instagram, I think it is. Let me see. Oh, just share screen here.
Janice, did you write down by chance what we'll be doing next month?
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Did anybody get any of that?
That was pretty garbled. Yeah.
That's
I don't
it.
know
That's what I'm talking about. That's it right there. Yeah. Thank you, Frank.
So,
So, Ms. Janice,
bring
what do we have for next month?
Yeah, she's trying to talk.
Oh, okay.
I think this planners and
Journal.
journal.
Can you hear me now?
No,
Apologize for a minute.
Okay, so how do you, to the group, how would you want to handle that? We're going to do planners, cool. So it will be on Mr. Announcer info. Whatever we do, you can look it up, but sometimes if I forget,
Okay, what is the date we have for that then?
we don't have the date
Oh,
done
okay.
yet or time. But Janice, you want to do the date and time now? You want to wait and talk about it later? How you want to handle that, ma'am?
Good time for everybody, and let's just set it.
There you are, hiding. Okay.
that's a
I'm
teacher
sorry.
showing her that she has to be a planner.
Yes.
That's my recycled calendar journal
Well,
everything book for school.
Okay, we're gonna do planners. Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Larry?
you're
Yeah,
fine.
Can y'all hear? Okay. Time and a date. Then I start. But o'clock's not a good time. 10 o'clock on Saturday morning. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Is that a good time?
I have no idea what you said.
I didn't
Say
I
it
didn't
again.
understand a word either.
Say it again.
Did
10
anybody else
o'clock on
catch that
Saturday,
comment?
if it works, everyone, you want to get as many international, but I think by changing the time, we might have lost some, some people might not have come on. So if we, 10 o'clock,
Well, later today, I'm going to be getting in touch with India for sure and start setting this up.
Yep.
We'll have ample enough time to be ready as well. So we have planners for January. What's the date and time again?
well, good day.
Okay, broke up.
You want like the third Saturday, like the 21st?
Is that okay with everybody? Well, that's what we're going to go for then.
That sounds like a good idea.
Saturday, 21st at 10 a.m.
Okay.
Central Time.
I gotta write that down.
Here we go, Miss Planner USA. Ooh, Abigail
Don't
Preach. Yes, my
Thank
history
you,
teacher.
Frank,
Let
for
me
the
get that from there.
His own.
Got it. So the next thing we're going to do, either I or Mr. Announcer, we're going to start putting it in Instagram, that Twitter, whatever they call it. Twitter, whatever they call that thing. On Facebook and on my accounts on Facebook as well. And the reason why it was all messed up that it was on kind of me because God knows that last night about 9:30 I was so tired and exhausted. It hit me. Pink Club online today. So I'm trying to put things together and so anyway, at least we got something lined up. A few of us made it. And that's okay. I mean, you don't have to come. It's not like, oh, I'm going to miss it because you can always watch it on the YouTube. So that'll be all right too as well. So, Janice, do you want to just talk about one thing right now and then we can discuss more later? Or
Janice is
I don't
offline.
think she's here.
I
think she lost her internet.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
she's
think she
back.
lost her internet.
Oh, you're fine.
I'm okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So,
Well, Larry, can I just show you my
oh,
cup?
please. Oh, you can send
What's
it
up
over
there,
here.
Tina?
That is my Starbucks cup that my son's best friend's girlfriend got for me.
Can you show it again, please? I got the spotlight on now.
Sure.
Ah, very nice.
So, and I thought Larry did keep on seeing that.
Oh yeah, I do. Like I said, send it over. Now, some other stuff that I'm going to be doing, God willing, is that from time to time, at random,
Wow, look at that orange juice.
we will pick or draw the lucky winner for that day. And like I say, for next month, it would be a Starbucks card.
Are those international?
They should be, I think, Landis. I think you can use them internationally.
Does India have Starbucks cards?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They have one little place they go. No. So I'm going to write this down so I won't forget. How many people enjoy Starbucks?
We
Hmm.
do on occasion.
I get Starbucks.
Apparently,
cards.
there's two of you,
Yeah.
Larry and Tina.
No,
Good.
I don't get there very often, so but I do love their cups.
I usually choose more
Love
craft
the
coffee
cup.
places.
Tumblers.
Tim Hortons.
And you know what? Would you rather start with a, wait a minute, was that 1883?
Mhm.
Or was that I have on top of my desk?
Yeah.
It hadn't been opened?
I
That
think
brand new one. Okay. How many get into 1883 or
Yellowstone.
Yellowstone?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Very good. About the series 1883.
TV shows.
Talk about it.
Yeah, TV
Oh.
shows. Yellowstone deals with a ranch in Montana. 1883 was sort of like a prequel to show how the family got there.
I don't have Peacock, so we don't get those.
Oh, okay.
I don't. So,
No.
run awfully right. So, anyway,
So, okay, so real quick for January, it's going to be on a Saturday, the 21st at 10 a Central Time.
right.
We're going to be doing planners, and guess who's going to kick it off? Dun, 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 tee.
I can show you what I did. Yeah.
Let me see a little look-see, please. Again, of your planner, please.
1 second.
I love planners, journals, notebooks,
There you go.
paper.
No.
Love them all. Love them all.
And like I said,
Oh,
this
yep.
is a
Yep.
repurposed one. So
Oh, I like that one. Yeah, it just
it
a lot of
came.
people got it together.
It was a 2019 calendar that I whited out all the dates and the months stuff, and then I relabeled them all because I really liked the plan, and I didn't want to have to create one totally from scratch for school.
Good repurposing.
Yeah, it gives me a chance to take notes because it has note pages in there. Sorry, this is good. It has note pages that I can use to take notes in meetings and take attendance, and the column on the daily column pages.
Yeah.
I take my kids' attendance daily, and it besides the computer.
Can you do me a big favor, T? If you could take a picture of that and send it to me, I'd appreciate it. Yeah, I just want to see the format, how it's laid out. Okay. Does anybody here use the traveler's notebooks?
And then it had the calendar days in there, Larry, so that it made it easy. And then it's got a reminder. And it's got fun pictures and designs in it. So I try to keep it up to date. Some things go in pencil, but most of it goes in ink. So meetings go in pencil because they get rescheduled all the time.
Yeah, I remember years ago a tip
the Hobby
for.
Lobby ones.
I remember years ago a tip
Miss
for.
Hobby
if you have a-
Lobby?
Yes,
I'm sorry, Frank. Go ahead.
those are the ones that they use or that they sell.
back in the day that we had paper notebooks for address books and things, put the person's name in pen and then put their address and phone number in pencil. That way you keep the person, but you can change the details.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm doing my Saturday morning chores and participating today.
Good use of your time.
No, that's not liquor.
Well, I think I can help you out on that. Let me can you get that for me, please?
Which one?
Get that one real quick.
You think
Baby,
they're on the floor?
yeah, baby, I'm amazed by the way you spike your drink every day. Yeah.
No, they're coffee flavors. White chocolate and
Oh, yummy,
peppermint
yummy.
bark.
I like that too. But get off track here a little bit. That might could help you. Can you see that?
I can see that. And I can't take in my coffee to school.
Hmm.
So Larry, how many
man.
gloves are in there?
It's gonna be, I can't even see it. Hold on, I'm looking.
I think we got those years ago for a sinus treatment or something. Did your mom ever feed you cough syrup and put something in it?
No, I'm too young for that.
Okay, showing my age then.
How old do you think I am? Please. I'm trying to
You-
find.
You know how old I am, Larry. You mentioned it a month or so ago. You know
Yeah,
how
but I wasn't gonna, say that. Oh, real quick, and I get this all right to say it. Troy lost his doggy, slime dog. Was the day before yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had to have him put that
Oh,
down.
I'm sorry to
Yeah.
hear that.
Yeah, and they did all they could to save him. And yeah, they really loved that dog, and they really loved them. And when I hear somebody had to put down their dog, then I automatically would think of Cubby. So that's rough. And I've heard so many people tell me, Larry, in time, that void will heal. Well, my void hadn't healed yet. And I
No,
don't
it
look for.
won't.
I
And
feel
even
the
with a new
same way.
puppy.
We had to put Chanel down a year ago last June, and I still really, really miss her. And I'm fortunate that working in the office that I work with, our owners are dog lovers, and so there are 10 people in our office, and I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there used to be 6 of us. All have dogs, so I don't know if you see the posts I put up every so often about the CEO that has come into work or whatever, but they bring their dogs in frequently, so we get our dog fix for those of us who don't have our puppies anymore. But my daughter is thinking of my 2 daughters are both thinking about getting a dog in the right time. We all know that you just can't go out, and it's not usually go out and replace your pet right away. So probably this year we'll see a new dog in the family. Oh, look, there's a puppy.
Yay.
I'm looking, where's the puppy?
Right there.
Oh,
His favorite
where's
spot
the
on the
baby?
couch.
Oh, let's be real quiet for the baby.
Hello, baby.
Hi, sweetie, kisses.
Yeah, I have you guys in my earbuds, so he's not really hearing me. I'm sorry. Because everybody else is sleeping.
How old is he, Tina?
He's 7, actually. So, got turned into the county rescue or to the animal services, and the day he popped up on their page for adoption, Dave and I had a meeting to meet another dog who got adopted before we got there. And then, so I called him up a message on Thursday because I was off that week. Had to go into work on Friday. So we went and met him on Saturday and brought him home.
Ah, okay. So he's your dog, right? He's not
Yes,
just your.
he was my dog.
You're
He
not
was my dog.
fostering him.
No, and this is like his favorite dog. That or the sofa. So
That's the baby.
Hey, Larry.
And they are family. Yep. So also, what else did I want to say? I'm going to do my best to try to give a free drawing of something. And what the plan is, I'll keep track of those who make it, because I want to do one big giveaway at the end of so many months, maybe 6 months or a year, because it'll take me that long to save up to get it, the drawing. So a lot of work involved, but it's going to be
Frank
fun.
will be in the front runners for that.
It's going to be fun. Anybody drink rum?
Mm.
No?
yeah.
You drink rum?
Mm-hmm.
Rum and Coke? That's a good one. So anyway, so what else would y'all like to see? Okay, we got Liz I've been talking to, and of course we talked to one and only Landis, yes. Anything else you want to see? Planners is a must. Journaling. Also, I'm talking to a lady from Spain. She's a journal lady, journaling, and she's gonna come on again when we can get our times and days right, about how she journals and what she puts into journaling. When if I'm getting off track, let me know and I'll stop real quick. I usually take notes, and then later, after everything calms down, I'll go to my notes and then do my journaling. So, I have a journal in the den, have a journal in here, have a journal in the bedroom. So if I don't even watch TV, I don't know. It's not doing. So, okay, let me wrap this up with some more inks, if y'all don't mind. Please, may I?
Larry, you were asking for suggestions.
Yes, ma'am.
You know what? I really loved it when Mike Green was on showing us his pen blanks and his pens that he's made and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And Jim Hines and all of that. And I'd love to see more pen makers come on, you know, I mean, there's lots of them out there, and maybe they're just, you know, putzing around in their workshop or something like that. They don't have to be huge, or they don't have to be internationally known and stuff like that. But, you know, I'd love to see more artisans showing us their trades. I'd love to see those who maybe make pen holders or pen rests, or, you know, that kind of thing as well.
Okay. Okay. Now, was it named Sam? Is that his name, Sam? The one that we had, but he had to cancel?
I don't remember the
Did you
name.
make that, Tina?
My husband and my son made it for me from one of the
That's
slices of
so
the trees.
nice.
Remember, I told you we took down 22 trees on the lot, and so they, I don't know why it got super dark all of a sudden. This is really weird. I don't know. Okay. But yeah, that's part of one of the slices off one of the trees. And
okay,
I
you
love
all
so I've done it.
are the instructors, and I'm your humble servant. So yeah. Now, been talking with Mike. Oh, he's got some beautiful stuff coming out. Gorgeous to die for. Wait till you see it. So he'll be coming on here soon. Well, not today, but he'll be back up here soon. What else? Oh, there was something else, and I forgot. So right now, anything else? Okay, the planners now. You struck a nerve right there. I really love planners. That's just very cool. Planners. So, how many besides Miss Tina in here love planners? How many did T? We got. So maybe after we get through with this next month, you'll be a planner too. You think? Huh? What do you think, Lan? My lips are sealed, Lana says.
Well, you know what? Our church administrator, she's just a really sweet lady. And a couple weeks ago, she just randomly gifted me a journal, planner kind of thing. But I have vowed to start using it once I get moved. So hopefully I will become more of a journalist, so to speak. That is not exactly the rank of planner that you're talking about, but anyway.
Anything
Well,
else?
plan is whatever you need it to be honest.
Well, no,
'Cause
Frank.
that's the one where I write everything down, but I have an everyday book that all random stuff goes in.
I could hear it.
A day book.
A day book? Okay.
An everyday book, yeah. So it's an endless recorder that I just started. I swapped all of my inks from the ink pen last year in it.
Do you remember?
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
yes.
Do
Yeah.
you remember Marilyn had these books, and she sent me one, and I virtually I'm much better at like writing prayers and stuff like that, so I do more of that in those kinds of books. So that's kind of what I do.
Yeah, that's what my everyday book is for.
I like it. I like it. But I got some work to do to get it done, but it shall be done. How many here? And I'm going to, well, you know what? Let me finish this up before I just forget everything. Mr. Announcer, why don't you let them have front and back on that one? This is cool. All righty, people, here we go. I think.
Okay. Robert Oster Live Oak Ice.
Uh-huh.
Robert Oster Fire and Ice. Quebeco Black. Noodler's Bay State Blue, the infamous Bay State Blue. Robert Oster Purple, Hippo Purple, yes.
Yep.
Let's see, this is Anderson. I'm not sure what that part
Well,
is.
that's the one who sells.
Oh, there it is. Diamine Brandy Basil. And then Diamine Pumpkin.
And that was on the paper. What kind of paper on the
The
brick?
paper for this one is, this one doesn't say.
On the very top.
It just says paper and ink test.
Okay. I'll look at it.
Okay, then this next one also doesn't say. It's what's a lined paper of some sort. Up here we have the Fire and Ice that we saw a little earlier. And then
Junior. No.
I believe that's Quebeco Black. Then Noodler's Bay State Blue again. Here is the Hippo Purple again, and Brandy Dazzle, and the Diamine Pumpkin. Yes.
Okay. Again, this was done
2011.
June the 8th, 2017. And what was cool about it, the 159s, love those pens to death. One of my favorite, believe it or not. And I was using the, like I said, the Anderson 1.5 nib. And, you know, I just like the way it lays down the ink. I like the way the paper handles the ink. It's real important to me. Now, I think it was Tina that had the composition book. Is that correct?
No, it was Lanny's.
Landis, you had it, right? So,
But I do use those all the time at school
gotcha. Yeah.
for my anecdotal notes.
Um, all right. Here we go. We have any Mont Blanc people in here? No.
Not
Okay.
yet. I have
I have
access
a
to one,
few.
but
I have, years ago when I first got my first Mont Blanc, I started off with, well, actually, I had one given to me from our real estate agent when we moved, and that was his gift to us because we bought from him, and it's a noblesse, and it's a ballpoint pen, and then I started going for the divas. So I have a Marilyn Monroe, and I have Greta Garbo and Marlene Dietrich, all ballpoints as well, because of course, like most people when they're buying pens, it was either what they could afford or what was available in the design that they wanted. And a couple of years ago, I bought the red Marilyn Monroe, and I bought it in a ballpoint to match my other divas. But I had seen the fountain pen, and I had seen the nib, and I'd seen the detail of the fountain pen. So much to my chagrin, when it came to the cost, I returned the original ballpoint, and I bit the bullet, and I bought the actual fountain pen. And you gotta admit, Mont Blanc makes beautiful, beautiful pens, and I really like it. But I don't have any the 145s, 149s. I don't even really know the difference between all of those numbers. So anyway, that's what I have of them. I use every day. I use my Mont Blanc Princess Grace of Monaco, and it's a ballpoint because the paper I cannot use a fountain pen, so I use that every day. And the guys, when they come to sign things, they always look at my pen and they go, "Wow, look at the heft of this," kind of thing, you know. And they're salesmen; they could afford a Mont Blanc, whatever they want.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's my story on my Mont Blanc. I do like
And here,
their ink.
oh yeah, I'm going to show you some right now. Mr. Nancy, can you, because I can't back and forth.
Okay, Mont Blanc Royal Blue.
Can you see that okay?
You need to shift it over to the camera a little more. Thank you.
Go ahead.
Mont Blanc Mystery Black, Diamine Turquoise, Pilot Konpeki, Monteverta Regatta, or is it, no, Calle Real Blue.
Yeah.
Let's see, American Aristocracy from Noodlers, Pilot Yamabudo, Pelican Edelstein Topaz, Pelican Dark Green, Monteverde Olivina, and Franklin Christoph.
All right, Franklin Christoph, yeah. Yep. So, and again, the paper is life paper. How many have ever used life paper? Anybody? pretty good stuff. Uh,
On my list.
okay, remember the Pelican 4001, the brilliant green? How many have used that one already?
I have most of the Edelstein, but I don't have a lot of the 4001 inks.
I know I have some more somewhere. Yeah, it's up there. A few years ago, I bought some because the salesman had a bunch left over. He wanted to get rid of it, and made a good deal. And I got some. Oh, I got to show you my drawing. I am a true artist.
Is this going to be your Christmas tree?
I am a true, authentic artist. No picking, no picking. Yep, it's not too bad at all. I'm so proud of myself.
So you're gonna show it?
Yeah, once I'll get the honors and give it to Dave.
Okay.
A real artist, the Van Gogh. Go ahead.
Oh,
Is that on your way
Right.
to Grandma's house?
over the river and through the woods.
Otherwise, it looks good.
Yeah, I'm going to Grandma's house.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer on
Yeah. Yep, yep. And of course, I've done a Clairefontaine paper on May 31st, 2017. And of course, I used the one in Early Diamine Magical Forest Shimmering Ink.
And so
I used a Bauer.
Larry, which museum can we find this in?
She broke up.
Well, we'll take it to the local Amon Carter Museum, I guess.
That's a good place, yeah. And that
Where
was
is
down
that? Texas? Where are you? Jake?
Fort Worth, Texas.
Yeah.
Oh, I have
y'all are welcome.
to see that.
And I am autographing everything. So, and if this is boring, you let me know and I'll stop. No, I won't. How many on right now are using Birmingham inks?
Not me.
I've got some.
Ah! Not one at least. How many on here are using Robert Oyster inks?
Got some.
Yay! My girl. Ah, you know, Robert Oyster.
Brownie points here.
Robert Oyster makes some of the best inks, in my opinion. For me, they do everything. Uh-oh. Do you not like the ink? Or
I love those.
I love it. It's just, they pop. I mean, it's a never-ending flow of oyster ink that I just love the ink. It's really, really nice inks. And I hope you will maybe try a bottle sometime.
I think I have one from a show.
Do what, hon?
I said I think I have one from a show.
Are you for some reason not crazy about it or what?
Well, there are so many manufacturers out there, and there's so many inks out there, and there's so many duplicates of the same kind of color. And I just don't go out and buy ink for the heck of it, just because it's a new ink and everybody's loving it. I have more than enough ink to get through what I have. A lot of what I have are Pelikan Edelstein. I like to buy the Demon because I really like the small bottles that they come in, and they have so many different colors, and you can test them, and decide whether you like them, and can buy them in bigger bottles. A while ago, I was buying almost all the Mont Blanc ink. So you know what? I have more ink than I need to, than I know what to do with. So it's really, some of the newer branders that
Yeah,
come out, I just don't feel the need to add to it. It's like, continuing to add to your pen collection. I've gotten to a point where I'm fairly brand specific. And except for the venue that I bought the other day that I just tried this morning for Tina. But I don't buy a lot of different other pens other than birds anymore either. And let's face it, we get so we have more than we know what to do with in pens, right?
yeah,
I bought,
yeah. I got a lot of inks, but I do use them. But then I got a whole bunch of the little sample inks I buy, little bitty ones.
Oh,
I've
please
got
don't
some.
send me samples.
I have.
Those
I
vials
haven't
drive me
even.
crazy because you can't really get a pen in it or too much, and they don't stand up properly unless you've got a specific stand for it. But
Yeah,
those little things drive me crazy laying around the house.
but I've got so many of those, and the majority I haven't even opened it yet, but I plan on. Yeah. But I have a lot of fun doing it. So the important thing is keep yourself occupied and
out of trouble.
now, Frank, you have
A large collection of ink.
oh my God, you're not even kidding.
I'm
Large.
guessing that's where that thought was going. I wasn't sure.
I mean, I'm in the candy store. Oh, I mean,
Couple big tubs of ink.
a couple of 3 big tubs of ink. It was just,
Yeah, something.
it was amazing. I tell you what, it's got people's attention in the store. What is that?
Shaking that bottle of the blue ink got people's attention.
Hmm.
What was that ink? Paradise Blue or something like that?
Was it? Remember?
Were you talking about the Paradise or the Bay State Blue?
No, it was Paradise because it cleaned up too easily to be Bay State.
Oh, yeah.
I shook a bottle of ink that the lid wasn't all the way on. It made a mess all over the Starbucks.
Oh my. Thank God it wasn't Bay State.
Indeed.
Yeah, it was fun. It was just a blast. So, okay, so then what we got down, everybody have that down? What you could do to help in your groups, if you're allowed, just let them know what's happening for next month. That's going to be really, really fun. And that's something I really get into. I keep going back to Robert Orser's inks. I just like the brand. I just, yeah, I like Diamond. I have Mont Blanc, sure. I have the, what was the, oh, there was a Pelican over there.
In Birmingham.
Yeah, Birmingham. I got the Visconti, 11.
Edelstein.
Huh?
Edelstein.
Yeah, Edelstein, yeah. Diamond, Edelstein, and Pilot. I mean, it goes on and on and on and doesn't stop. So it's a good thing, Tina, that you brought the planners up. Again, anybody have any suggestions? I mean, you can make them now. That'll give me time to.
I was thinking about cases and how you carry your things if you're going to be writing outside of like your normal spot at home.
I couldn't. She's breaking up.
Cases, in case you're writing outside your normal spot at home. If you're taking your pens out to Starbucks to write or something, you might need a case for your pens.
So you want to see different ways to carry pens? Is that what you're saying, Tina?
That's fine. Yeah, yeah.
And writing supplies, etc.
Okay, how do you? So we can talk about suggestions on carrying your pens when you're out and about. And what would be on the bad side or negative side, the consequences you might go through if you take some of your nice pens to wherever and they got stolen. 'Cause I did a video of that years ago. Remember, Jake?
Yeah.
Yeah. I must have lost, I don't know, $3,000 or $4,000 worth of pens. I went into shell shock. Long story short, but carry pens, the do's and don'ts maybe. Okay.
You could also do like pocket pens or
Mhm.
easy to transport kind of. I mean, like the Quicos are phenomenal for that. I have the 4 that go in my pocket daily. So,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
and I got the Lilliput at the Chicago Pen Show along with the iridescent. And the Lilliput was a whole lot less than it is when you buy it new. It was $10. So, and I didn't know what it was at the time. I just liked the fact that it was small and it looked like my Fisher pen for my pocket.
There you are. So, okay. We're working on that. On pen cases, Pen Boutique really has a nice, exclusive, affordable, well-made pen case. I really, really like them. The Yak, have you heard of that one yet?
Mm-hmm. I have a yak sleeve that Alphaba, my Wicked Witch, goes in. The sleeve is green. The pen is purple. It ties together.
So, didn't we do an update on that? Or?
I think so.
Okay. There's a person that, and I'm not even sure if I should mention the name or not, but I'll just tell you
No.
much as I can. The she's a pen friend, pen geek, all-star, great personality. She loves helping people. And so much, she donates so much money to help others. She's a fighter, intelligent lady. She beat cancer, a few years ago, wasn't it?
Yes.
So, not word, I think 2 weeks ago, it's come back. And that's not good. So, I don't know if you've seen the reviews that I've done on the pink pen cases. They're really an amazing pen case. So, if you ever need to talk to somebody about cancer, so that's going to do it, I guess. But after I talk with her more, then I'll fill you in more. But yeah, that's kind of a heavy, heavy road to go down. On Facebook, there are some people that have had breast cancer and they beat it. They're real excited, and I don't blame them. I would too. but that's what I will work on. So, I've had people in my family that had breast cancer. And real quick, I don't know if you're aware of it or not. I'm sure you are. Men can get breast cancer as well. I was talking to some buddies of mine, and they didn't think men could get breast cancer. You better rethink that one a lot because, yeah, you're not invincible. Okay, folks, if I talk too much, tell me. Not going to hurt my feelings. Just drop me a Starbucks card and that'll help the healing. Okay. So, right now, believe it or not, I'm working on something for New Year's. There's a lot of factors going on with that one, though, because it'd be in New Year's. What do I want to do on here? All right. And, okay, here goes one for y'all. Christmas Eve. What do y'all do Christmas Eve?
Heading off to my brother's for Christmas Eve dinner.
Anybody else?
We go to my mom and dad, and my family all gathers there. Because traditionally, growing up, we had Christmas Eve. My grandparents came to our house for Christmas Eve, and then they went to my aunt and uncle's on Christmas Day. And then
Hello
in the
and
morning,
welcome to
we would
Mia.
all come.
Mia, how you doing? I think
Yeah.
she's in the UK, isn't she?
Yes.
Yep, there's one right there. Yay. So Mia, how have you
Hi there.
been?
I'm fine, just waiting for my hubby as he's gone shopping. I'm just in the car, it's raining. So I thought I'd dial in. We've just been for a cup of tea and toasted tea cake. So yeah, just on our way home.
Well, it's been a while since I've heard that voice.
Yes, it has.
Yep, I'm glad you're back.
No, Jago.
Bye. Gotta go.
No, she was talking to her dog.
Oh, that was quick. But real quick, well, you can watch the video if you choose to. We're going to be doing the topic's going to be the
Planners next month.
Yeah, planners for next month. And so that's going to be happening. All right, so 1, 2, 3. And Frank had to go because he lost connection. Is that right?
Yeah,
I don't
Frank's
know.
out. Well,
How about Janice? She's still with
Janice
us?
is gone.
Janice is gone
Janice
too.
hasn't been
Connection.
around for a while.
So we lost 2. Okay. But anyway, we lost 2, got 1 in, I think.
Oh, she had to leave again.
Oh, she had to leave again. But yeah, I'm already excited for next month. Okay, go back to Christmas Eve. Is anybody going to be at home on Christmas Eve? No, don't you know? No. You haven't heard from Stan. So, all right, but Christmas Eve is out. On trying to find the date. This one's the wrong year.
Well, you know what? I need to go because I need to get some packing done. So
Yeah.
I'm going to bow out. And
Well,
if we don't talk to any of the rest of you, have a very Merry Christmas.
yeah, and we're about to close it out too. Now, for those who are interested, we're going to have one tonight.
Tonight at 8 p.m. Central, we'll be on again.
That's just the Pen Hangout. If you want to come, fine. There's no certain this or that. It just bam. And I'll see what I can dig up. Okay.
8 p.m. Which time? What time zone?
Central.
Central. Thank you.
All right, my dears and sweeties. Merry early Christmas. Have a great time with that
Alrighty.
planner. Oh, I love that planner. Okay, dear. We'll see y'all later, okay?
Bye.